Heavy Metal rotating arm.
Heavy Metal also has some unique weaponry, including a 360-degree rotating arm. However, despite having various weapons at their disposal, the team's main concern are their huge wheels.
What have we got with the armour?
The armour it's called latex steel. It's not very thick, but we just take chances.
Usually alarm bells when there's exposed tyres, but there's no rubber as such on these tyres.
No, they should provide plenty of grip.
Yeah.
They're replaceable as well.
Do you have spares of these?
No.
No.
From Leicestershire, Heavy Metal.
Denny family have produced a robot with a 360-degree rotating weapon arm. The team say their robot has unique weaponry which can be swapped in seconds, their arsenal including a spinner and a large drill.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Watch for the driving skills of Foxic here. Will immediately show. Down goes the arena release button, which sends a pit of doom down, and then Foxic drives in and underneath on a good attack. MR Speed Squared, it's a more powerful machine this time around. We can see the whirring blade up to speed. We can see Expulsion getting a nudge from Heavy Metal there. Foxic doing its damage, looks cute, but it can go through a wall, I'm told. And Expulsion in on the spikes.
Get out there, get out there.
I can't move.
Oh, MR Speed Squared, that's wobbly here. I wonder if it's so powerful it's uncontrollable. And Foxic has been flipped. Can he surf right now? Doesn't look like it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Killer.
MR Speed Squared. Back under control, comes in for the attack. It's okay now, that's important. And sending Expulsion surely out. Heavy Metal is moving. MR Speed Squared. Oh, lack of driving ability. Bit naive.
Are we through?
She scored. Heavy Metal and MR Speed Squared through.
We're dead. Yeah, we're dead.
Good attack by Foxic in underneath Expulsion. Heavy Metal taking damage from MR Speed Squared there, but they're both through. MR Speed Squared rotating, looks improved. Until then, they sustain damage by that.
I mean, what happens?
The self-righting arm, the lifting arm, didn't fire for some reason.
Bring him back, please.
It will.
I mean, that went well.
Yeah.
No problem.
Some fixing to do.
A little bit of fixing to do. Yeah. We're looking at you, Dad.
We'll take the wheel off, you fix it.
I mean, you're through to the head-to-heads.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yay! Well done. Although still mobile at the end of the battle, Heavy Metal has also taken damage, and on close inspection, it's worse than feared.
A bit more damage than I thought. There's a lot of dents. The arm's all bent, and that's stuck in there. I think the axle's shifted. Could be serious, really serious.
No such luck for opponents Heavy Metal, who are still smarting from the damage sustained in their last fight.
This was an interchangeable part, it's like a grabbing arm. It got hit by Mr. Speed Squared, and it went all into the side like that. That's free it all up, cut it out. Put another arm on, a different style of arm. One of our main concerns, obviously, is the wheels. They're very exposed. One good hit from the spinner, and it's curtains.
Opponents Heavy Metal are no strangers to destruction. Their two-tone machine certainly looks like it means business, but can it deliver?
My name's John Denny. I'm the captain of the Heavy Metal team. In my team, I've got my son John, he's the driver, my daughter Tasha, and my wife Kath. My day-to-day job is a crash tester. I crash cars. From that job, I think I'll bring a natural light for destruction. My son's still at college. My daughter and my wife both work for a fast food restaurant. The robot is a wedge shape, 2 large wheels, totally invertible. You can throw it all around the arena, it'll come straight back at you. It's unstoppable. The most impressive technical aspect is probably the rotating arm. My ultimate goal in the competition is obviously to win it. Compared to us, all the other robots are lift music. We're Heavy Metal.
In the CPZ, Sir Killalot and Shunt.
Roboteers, stand
MR Speed Squared against Heavy Metal. If the disc of MR Speed Squared is functional, I think Heavy Metal could stand to lose their wheels here.
Yes. Come on.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Good to go. That's the way MR Speed Squared describe themselves, but that's a very good attack by Heavy Metal. Big whack on MR Speed Squared.
Come on, get him.
But they're in underneath. Heavy Metal who can flip them, certainly bash them onto the arena wall there.
Yeah,
There you go. Back off.
Into him again.
Screams for John Jr. Heavy Metal tries to hit MR Speed Squared again. And he's in underneath the circular machine.
Back off.
I can't really see much life in that full body spinner. It's not moving. Can get up to 1,000 RPM. But, Peter, you are heading down the aisle.
I just can't tell what's happening either.
If it continues like this, Montuel, he might not want you. Inadvertently, they hit the arena button. They can spell our audience. It's remarkable. Every day and everywhere they are getting better and better. Heavy Metal in underneath MR Speed Squared. That really has been the tactic of this battle. And into Shunt, into the CPZ. Down comes the big spike of Shunt to Pierce. That dodgy armament. Run away, and keep running MR Speed Squared.
Do not go in the pit.
That's basically, yes, sound advice. Dodge the pit. That's what they're trying to do. Oh, but MR Speed Squared are very close there. Heavy Metal pushed them in. Doesn't matter that they went in afterwards. They pushed MR Speed Squared in first. Win for Heavy Metal.
Cease.
Good work all the way through by Heavy Metal there, pushing MR Speed Squared onto the floor flipper, into the CPZ. Punishment sustained by the House Robert. Oh, and it was a penetrative punishment too. They tried to evade, but down they went. Heavy Metal are jamming.
Well, I'll be honest, even if I hadn't seen the fight, I heard the cheering. I heard... Did it not start? What happened?
After that first ram into the wall, it just stopped running.
More fights to come, so hopefully you can still get points on the board.
absolutely.
You get nada out of this one.
I know.
Because
Well done.
everything goes to this team. Although Heavy Metal's exposed wheels were their biggest concern, they may actually have been the key to their success, giving them the grip to dominate MR Speed Squared.
There's a lot of them, the tyres came off, the little tyre things we've got.
They're going to go back on, but we want to straighten all those up as well.
We've got quite a lot of dents. So to get that maximum movement on the ground, we want to make sure all of them can touch the ground to do it. So just get a hammer out.
In the arena, the mighty, bitey, fighty, Dead Metal. And Matilda.
Don't forget they're not very experienced, so you should be able to run rings around them.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
And Concussion only know one tactic, all-out attack and dominance. That's their mantra, and we love that. So, ooh, something came off Heavy Metal there. There are bolts flying. It's in Metal. Heavy Metal here taking some punishment. Concussion on top with the club.
Oh, you ugly one.
Well, we knew the tyres were exposed. We now know Heavy Metal cannot move. It can spin and spin sluggishly, and I think it can't even spin anymore. You can see the drum of Concussion spinning. Heavy Metal's going to be counted out. Concussion is moving, mobile. Great win. Great win.
Cease.
Really good. Off goes the wheel out of the arena. What will they be like when they don't have drive problems? A very good 3 points for Concussion.
Heavy Metal's luck with their exposed wheels has finally run out.
It looks like it took a massive hit on the wheel and it sheared the axle off. It's the one we welded previously. It's just going to need welding again. It's a weak point on the robot.
So who will be their opponents in the final? It comes down to this last head-to-head between Thor and Heavy Metal. Both teams have been struggling with major repairs and mechanical setbacks throughout the competition.
Heavy Metal have proven a tough opponent to beat, with an edge of speed and grip through those huge wheels. But can they stand Thor's massive hits now that he's finally up to full strength?
Another huge decider here at the end of this episode, because it is Heavy Metal versus Thor. But how's it going to go?
Could go either way.
Really?
We're hopeful.
Are you?
Very.
Your driving has been excellent. Your weapon, I think, has been not quite decisive.
It took some serious knocks in the melee.
Yeah.
It's not been working too well. It's working, but not as it should.
So how do you cope with the axe?
I don't know.
We'll tell you afterwards.
Have you given any consideration to this? How you might cope with? You know he's got an axe. He's Thor. He's got an axe.
We've not fought an axe before. So.
Have you not?
No.
Listen, I can only wish you the best of luck. Give it up for Heavy Metal, ladies and gentlemen.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And Thor immediately getting in underneath Heavy Metal. We knew that would be Jason's tactic. Down comes the axe.
Nice. Get his back. Go on. You got this.
Look at the arena floor. It's absolutely littered with the little rubber feet that are on the wheels of Heavy Metal to give it traction, which means they can hardly move without skittering. Difficult now for John Jr. He's doing a brilliant job, though. Turns away again. Nearly lined up an attack to come in behind Heavy Metal and Flip, and once again John Jr. turns Heavy Metal away. Weaponry electronically powered.
Oh no.
Can move at 10 RPM, but it's going nowhere. And Thor is in behind. Oh, and then Thor hit the arena floor and couldn't sustain the attack. Couldn't drive home the advantage. Drove onto the floor spikes. Drove Heavy Metal into Matilda's rear fly wheel, and off comes the wheel of Heavy Metal. And now stuck between Thor and Matilda. And I'm afraid this Heavy Metal gig is about to end with a slow dance towards the Peterless Thor. Nearly got into trouble from Dead Metal, but Cease is called Thor the winner. Heavy Metal, game opponent, but a beaten opponent. Oh, watch this for Matilda! Oh, really big hit. Don't tangle with the rear end of Matilda. All-out attack. Thor using that front wedge to get in underneath. I think the Heavy Metal grabber is bent. That's where the wheel came off. That's where Matilda came in. That's where Heavy Metal were beaten.